Okay, here's an explanation to this spear gun. It is approximately 4 feet long, and there is a threaded extension at the back end if you want to stand on a pier, or you're in water that's has a little drop off, and there's big fish among the rocks and whatever. So this is a harpoon. Everything else is homemade. The harpoon you can order from Amazon, and you get 5 harpoons, and it goes into a graphite arrow. So you take out the tip that you have in the arrow, and you drill out the little hole and glue the harpoon in, and then put some heat shrink on it. That would be good. Now, here, let me show you the end. So the PVC pipe threads into that, and that gives it another 4 foot. So you want to be out in deep water. So this isn't to shoot 6-7 feet away from you. It's to get a fish that's just almost in hand's reach. So it's tethered right there. So it's tethered to the cigarette lighter is holding it up, but it's tethered right here, anywhere you want to tether it to. And in the water, it's not going to shoot past about 4 feet, 5 feet anyway. So here's the trigger. I'll show you the trigger in a second. But here's the mechanism of how you load the arrow. You load the arrow first. Don't try to load this when you're on this little pin right here, because as soon as you lift that pin, I'll show you. I'm going to fire this in a few seconds. But as soon as you push down here, this teeters on this bolt that goes right through the slightly bottom of the main PVC. So that's going to teeter, and that's going to lift. That's going to lift this plastic, PVC plastic. It's going to lift it and release the arrow. So this is not something the kids play with. If you catch that dart in your stomach, it's going to hurt a lot, or one of your kids. So, all right, this end of the arrow is tethered. So that's how you pull your fish back in. Or if you're in very shallow water and you're going to shoot a fish, you don't have to have it tethered. Just go, because he's just going to swim around in circles for a few minutes until he dies. So, okay, I got a gallon of milk out here, a gallon milk jug full of water. So I'll demo this shooting, and then that will sum it up. So you can run, and this little stand is good, so it doesn't flip over and roll and accidentally shoot your dog or your very pretty wife. So, ex-wife. So it's good to have a stand, or just don't even load it until you're ready to fish. That's the safest way. And when you buy this surgical tube, make sure it's not just called latex. It'll say surgical tube, elastic, and it stretches like 5 times what a latex tube does. So be sure you're buying the right stuff, and most of the time. And if this is Vaseline real good, you don't need pulleys. So up here where it goes through the PVC T fix thing, if that's Vaseline real good, you can pull it and it'll come right through this hole. No friction, no nothing. The only place where there's a little friction is right up here at the top. and if that's sanded smooth, and also Vaseline the day that you go. And these tips are extremely sharp, so avoid them. Put a piece of tape over them at all costs. All right, let me go over here. I'm doing everything here one-handed, so let me go shoot. Let me go shoot the demo milk jug. So let me get around here on the sunny side. Okay, I'll stand back some, just so you can see this work. I'm back about, I don't know, 3 feet something. Okay, here it goes. So you just press down on this trigger, and there it is. Now let's see how far I went through this thing. Yep, here's the tip out the outside. Now this is going to go through most fish. If nothing else, it's going to be, you're going to be able to capture the fish. So okay, that's pretty powerful. You don't get to hear it so much. All right, let me put it away, and you can slow down the video and check it out. And I've taken the best of a lot of people's ideas and improved on it. That trigger is very important to have that right. So let me get up here one more time, and I hope this focus is good. Okay, so it just teeters right there, and that's all it does. That's all it does. As long it has to bottom out here. And oh, I forgot to tell you something. This is bicycle tubing right here. One wrap around there, or 1.5, and super glue it, and it's perfect to pull down. It's perfect, so it gives it the resistance that you need, and it won't accidentally fire so easy. All right, thanks for watching. See my other videos, and good fishing.